You can't spell sports talk radio without Marc Daniels. This is the Beat of Sports.
Happy Wednesday and welcome to the Beat of Sports. I'm Marc Daniels. Chris Vack occupies the chair in what we call the control room over there. Scott Harris is not back in the country. He's in for Movie Wednesday later on. For a brief moment, if you just look like peripherally to Scott, he looks like the Muppet that was working the drums at the World Cup the other day.
He has a name.
But Scott was in England. How long?
10 days.
10 days. Travel stories with Scott later in Movie Wednesday.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Plus, once again, Daniels brings the top 10 list that he thought of off the top of his head.
Nice.
That'll be a little bit later. How you doing, Chris?
I'm fantastic, Mark. How are you?
I'm good. I asked the question early on the bridge to Kelly. You're a little bit older than my youngest daughter. When's the last time you went to the post office and mailed something?
It's probably been at least a decade, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't mail things.
Yeah. My youngest daughter did not know where the stamp went on the envelope.
My mom worked at the post office for about 30 years.
Oh, man, you should have known.
You should know.
Yes.
Do you know how much a stamp costs?
I mean, it's changed a lot. I know you.
That wasn't the question. Now you're buying time. How much is it? Now you're just buying time.
No, the last time I mailed something was over a decade ago. So what? 50, 60 cents for a stamp?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I know how much I believe an international stamp is like $1.13.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the stamp cost?
Are you holding at your answer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 82 cents.
Okay.
It went up, I think,
That's-
first of the month or something like that. It's 82 cents is the stamp.
My favorite story all time involving the post office. My mom told me she was working. Guy walks in, legit asked her, straight face and everything, "Can I buy stamps here?" She then says no, but you can go across the street to Publix and they will sell you stamps. He then proceeds to walk out and go to Publix. That is my favorite story.
I would like
Your mom lied to the guy?
I would go to like HR about that. I would like file a complaint.
Well, your mom, tough cookie, huh? Yeah.
How dumb can you be?
Well, first of all, she's missing out on a sale.
Yeah.
How dumb
Little
can you
bonus
be?
commission going on right there from mom.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
How dumb can you be? How dumb can you be?
Yeah, well, are you calling my daughter dumb?
I did not say that whatsoever.
She did not. And then where to place the stamp. And then didn't know why sending something to Europe required more than one stamp and didn't know, do you put them across on top or from top to bottom on the right side of the envelope?
You don't do it diagonally?
Like, wow. And my wife and I said the same thing that Kelly did and you did. At first, we're in shock. But then they're like, I don't know why she would go to the post office. She pays everything electronically.
Mhm.
Everything's and so.
Yeah, you can't send like an Evite.
Oh, don't get me going on this thing, okay? Wrong guy to ask. Like I told you, this is just a save the date. Then the invitation goes. Again, I asked her, doesn't everybody getting this already know you're getting married, when and where it is? Yes. What are we doing here now? Yeah.
I would have just hand delivered it. I would be like, I can't figure this out. There's stamps. I got to talk to somebody. I'll fly to deliver it to them.
Send a group text. I mean, that's all you got to do. Send a group text. Yeah. But literally, she panicked going into the post office.
No, Mark, it is an intimidating process mailing something when you don't know what to do. As somebody that has done it multiple times, where I'll show up with the box and be like, I don't know what to. If they said it's $1,000 to mail this,
Right.
I would say done.
He's not wrong because I've done this, like, again, the old guy me, like the holiday season,
Mhm.
or even, if you go to the post office and someone's not mailed something. The funniest and saddest thing is, right, they don't prepackage it and don't realize that you could ask for. So they grab that like envelope for the overnight delivery or something and try to stick like a teddy bear inside, and like it doesn't fit. So Scott's not wrong. How much is it? It's $800. Okay, where's it going? Oviedo.
Wait,
I guess I'll just pay the $800.
wait.
Where are you? I'm in Maitland. I'll pay the $800. Yeah.
Why did you just make it sound like you have reached the age where you just hang out at post offices?
I wouldn't say hang out at post office, but you've got a P.O. box. I got a P.O. box. So
Yeah.
therefore, you and I are we don't have the same post office.
I wish we did.
But
That'd be cool.
okay, but
There-
if you have a P.O. box, you're going to go to the post office more than Chris does.
But here's the thing. I'm going into a separate area. I never go into the transaction
I'm not going
area.
there either, but
I don't believe you.
I don't go in. Well, no. I do get a kick out of it. Does your post office sell greeting cards?
Yeah.
For the life of me, I do not get that one.
Why?
Why are you selling greeting cards?
Because if you're mailing a package, like, oh, I forgot to grab a card. You can grab a card right there.
I just feel like, greeting card,
It's the
you're going,
last minute emergency card.
standing in line going, you know what? I think I want to send a condolence card to somebody right now.
But given everything with Amazon, it's still kind of amazing that people do ship things to other people and you can just order it on Amazon and have it shipped directly to their address.
That is correct.
So
Yeah.
it is amazing that people still mail things.
I guess you feel like, hey, I'm giving this to you as opposed to going online and clicking.
I'm supporting a small business.
Yeah, gotta feel 82 cents for a stamp.
I think books of stamps, they got to be what, over $10 now.
Okay. Are we doing this too?
I'm asking. I think when I worked at Publix, they were like $8 and change.
Mhm.
They got to be over 10 now. No?
Okay. Let's play this other game as we're getting late, but I'm not
no.
moving on until we finish that. How many stamps in a book?
Is it 10 or 20?
20.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be over.
You still think it's over?
Yes.
I mean, it's getting up there now, but
You can't buy.
have you been in
single
line
stamp
at Publix where somebody orders a book of stamps? You're like, what are they doing?
Not in.
Did you just order a book like to read or something?
No, I worked at Publix. I used to sell the stamps.
You worked the register?
Mhm.
Wow.
That seems
I
like a
did
bad idea.
6 years of customer service, baby.
You bag groceries?
Wow.
Bagger, cashier, customer service.
But were you like on some days cashier, like, hey, Chris, we need someone to move over, and you go from the bags to
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And then behind the customer
I
service
did it the
desk,
old days. You just you ran it past QR code, right? Right? Know what you did? QR code?
mm,
I mean, a scanner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scanner. Yeah. Not me. The old Super X days.
Yeah, and then and then for the next
The
week, it's
registry, you
like
push in, right? 8. Where's the 9? 9. Enter. $1.24. 1,
period.
2. Right. Oh, it's $12. Hang on. Yeah. That's why you really marked to register.
No,
It literally was like, is the store on the verge of blowing up right now? Okay. All right. Mark, kind of slowly make your way to register. Maybe someone will leave. And
and then it's like
never wanted me in register.
Mark, can you just go get the carts outside?
Oh, I love that.
Sam,
Nobody could disappear. Like, I could go get cards.
love getting
Like your
cards.
prey one is down the turnpike, 2 exits. I got it.
It's
I
not
got
even,
it.
It's a food line. It's not even ours.
Somebody comes in and goes, hey, I saw one of your shopping carts like in Hollywood, Florida, which would have been like 4. I'll get it. You're going to drive? No, I'll just walk. I'm fine.
It's got wheels.
Yeah, I'm good. Leave me alone. All right. Let's get to everybody's favorite segment.
It's almost like an unwritten rule that when you become a father, you become king of the bad dad jokes.
What is Forrest Gump's password? 1 Forrest 1.
Are you ready to laugh? We know at least one person is. Here's CV's dad joke of the day.
Oh, that's so great. Oh man, good talk. That was fun. Takes me back. All right, Mark.
You never bagged paper bags, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Paper, plastic, reusable.
Son, can I get double paper bags?
Oh, I hated those.
Yeah, you can.
I got
And guess what? The bread's below the canned goods. Oh, what? Go ahead.
I got a story to tell you off air.
All right, go ahead.
Mark, what happens when the smog lifts off of Los Angeles?
I don't know, Chris. What happens when the smog lifts off of Los Angeles?
UCLA.
It's on a roll, kids. It's on a roll. You can listen to the show on FM 96.9 AM 740 on the iHeart app. Anywhere in the world, free to download and make it a preset button. And watch the video stream, which today is a behind-the-scenes Wednesday. Are we doing this?
We'll make it a thing.
All right, so every break after this, we're just going to have a live mic in the studio.
Yep.
Wow. Scott's here. Going to say a bunch of stuff that's going to offend people.
I learned a whole bunch of swear words when I was gone. Can I say them?
Yeah, he stayed on like a farm when he was in England.
At one point, I stayed in 4 different places. So the last stop was an Airbnb on a farm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There were cows and chickens and...
Live stream is on our YouTube page, 96 of the Game Orlando. Click on the logo on the live button, and you can also access the live stream on Twitter, 96.9 Game On. You know what? The last couple of days, Chris, with the SEC, and today John Summerall speaks at SEC Media Day. This is day 3 of 4 for the SEC. So I guess I get a kick. I have to admit it's amusing to some degree. But I don't think the NFL's like this. One of the many things that's different of college football and the NFL outside of the structure, salary cap, and all. Okay. There's different fandom. There just is different fandom. You can be born into a family that loves the Dallas Cowboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers, and it's passed on from generation to generation to generation. The same thing can happen in college. You don't even have to go to a college, but maybe your grandfather went to that school, therefore your father, you went to games, but you don't get what you get in college football, for example, SEC guy. SEC guy right now defends their conference with, we're still the best conference in the country. It's the hardest schedule to go through. Got to go to the toughest places. Now we're playing 9 games and so forth. I don't care what happened to the Big Ten. We're the SEC. It's better, right? Big Ten guy. Hey, who's won the last 3 championships, huh? Who's won the last 3 championships? Oh, so now that we can all pay, guess who's no longer winning all the titles? Because we can all pay money now. ACC guy. We're so much better than the Big 12. Right? We make more money than those. Like, who's their championship team? Like, they don't have a championship team, so I'll hang behind the Miami flag. Like, we make more money than they do. Big 12, blank you all. Okay? Yeah, that's right. We got Texas Tech here. We're willing to spend the money. We're better than you in the ACC. Like, it's hilarious, both before the season and then during the season. Quickly, 10 o'clock hour, WY, Jim Orlando, WJR, HD2, Cocoa Beach. You'll defend your turf. And the current state of the Power Four, it is comical. Because it is right now, it's an SEC yelling at the Big Ten. You know, oh, and by the way, we'll leave, okay? We'll leave. And everyone else is like, okay. Then go. We'll do it. Well, then leave. Watch. Have you left yet? Soon. Well, we're thinking about it, right? So there's that guy that's on Twitter. Then you got the Big Ten guy who screaming in the background and goes, blah, 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 keep talking. You know, look at our teams. We got Ohio State. We got Oregon. We got Indiana. We got all bunch of championship teams. Yeah, we got Lane Kiffin. And even going back and forth as I'm just watching, again, the ACC, Big 12, we're better than you. We make more money. It is funny because, Chris, you don't get that in the National Football League. It's team versus team, okay? You don't get anybody going, oh, the AFC's deeper. You know, look what we got. Like, it just doesn't happen.
Can't stop the NFC East.
Right. No
Best division in football.
Right. Like Cowboy and Giant. All right, let's lock arms. And hey, West, it doesn't happen. It's one of the incredible beauties of college football that you get that type of fighting. And then within the league, of course, you get the bickering back and forth. Like I've got a kick out of it because once you click, then you're aggregated and it go, the Texas Tech fans want to fight everybody right now. Oh, we're bigger and better because we spend money. And like I said, you're not averaging 11.5 wins the last 5 years, okay? Just 2 years ago, you won 8 games, and 3 years ago, you won 7, okay? So last year, you legally, or whatever it is, bought a team. And then you got a guy that wants to do it again. I'm just reading people like Texas Tech fans yelling about UCF, oh, commuter school, trash stadium, and all sorts of stuff. And then UCF fans like, let's take a look at top 25 finishes in the last. And just the bickering back. It's just a different type of argument compared to the National Football League. But it made me think about this, Chris. When you look at college football right now, like there's a line in Field of Dreams that was on the other night that struck me, because there's a few scenes that I'll always watch no matter what. And when James Earl Jones is being very emotional and passionate about baseball, and people will come and all that. The one constant, Rays, baseball, right? That's the line of James Earl Jones, okay? Do you know what the one constant in college football is? Do you know what the one constant in college football?
Tell me.
It is the fan and the fans. Because if you stop and think about it, and I'm not telling you that all that dialogue on social media is healthy, because it can be pretty toxic if you want to go down the black hole. But the one constant is fans. And by the way, I say that because you're taken advantage of more than any group out there. Never before have you been asked to pay more, donate more. You want good players, you got to pay. Never before have you been in such a position where the team that you have such passion for is begging you to give them your hard-earned money. But here's the thing, okay? Whether you're Darian Mensah, Alonzo Barnett, whatever school, whatever player, they come and go. And they used to come and go every 4 to 5 years. Now, Chris, they come and go in 8 months, right? The player comes and goes. The coach, some guys stick around 15, 20 years. I mean, the Bobby Bowdens of the world. Yep. Now, if you're a Michigan fan and you're cutting down the nets, you think you've got your coach for the next 20 years, and in 2 months, he left. You know who doesn't go? You. You don't go. You may hate the team's coach. You may not like the ticket price. You may hate the fact you got to donate more to get a certain seat, and they beat you up constantly, but you're the one that doesn't go. The player leaves after 1 year, 2 years, 3. My God, you go. You've been there for 5 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. You're the constant. And in some ways, like that online bickering, it's a rite of passage to some degree. I'm not telling you again that it's all healthy, but you're the constant. Taking advantage of every day. Every day. Every day. And I've said this for years. We do it because we're addicted. We're addicted to the sport. We're addicted to the many aspects of football. But you're the constant. You'll be there. That star quarterback, next year, someone else is the quarterback at Miami. Next year, someone else is the quarterback at UCF. You'll be there. And from SEC guy who hears the talking points in Tampa the last couple of days, that jumps on social media, that goes, well, we still have the biggest crowds, and we care more, it matters more. And the Big Ten guy was like, well, now we all can all pay. And the ACC, we pay more money. And you say it actually comes from the group that matters the most, because you, the fan, invest in your team and you don't bounce. I mean, the reality is, and I laugh at Chris sometimes and pick on my great friend Mike, talk about your teams connect all over the country. But the simple fact is, at least I respect, they're your teams and you haven't bounced from 1 year to the next. Okay. And fans don't do that. If you're a Gator fan and your best player leaves, you don't follow him with your fandom. you stay there. And that's why at the end of the day, all the stuff about who moves and coaches and all that, you're the constant. You're the constant. And again, like I said, taken advantage of, beg, plead, give more, give more, give more. And they ask so much of you as a fan because you're the lifeline to this. I mean, you really are. And your passion is why the game, despite all the noise, despite all the stuff, and then despite all the things go, it's still there. It's still there.
We aren't going anywhere.
No,
We aren't going anywhere.
It just struck me as I was last night doing some work, and you click on, you see on Twitter, and people yelling, and I'm like, that's passion. I mean, some of it's stupid, but it's passion. Players come and go. What?
I don't know. I think we're using passion a little bit too loosely with some of this.
In what sense?
Like, if you're the guy who say you're a Gator fan, but your whole argument is, oh, well, the SEC is the best. Stop it. Argue about the Gators. Don't argue about the conference.
Nah, I disagree.
No,
you can do both.
No.
Chris, I just told you, I don't think a lot of it's healthy, but it's fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not.
It is. It fuels what I've always said is a great American sports soap opera, but
it's not.
The point is, it still comes back to the one constant, Ray. The one constant here, it's fans. Coaches come and go, players come and go. You keep coming back. Keith Smith talks some basketball with us next.
Time to talk basketball with Keith Smith. The latest on the Magic and around the NBA. Follow Keith on Twitter at Keith Smith NBA.
We talk hoops with Keith Smith, who's back from Las Vegas, where he was out there for the Summer League, and a lot of stuff to catch up on. Morning, Keith. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
What's the best non-basketball thing Keith Smith did in Las Vegas?
Well, I guess sports business classroom counts as basketball because that's what we were teaching about. So I will say had multiple great dinners with good friends. I like to say summer league's like going to summer camp. I see all my friends in one place for a week each year, and it's fantastic. So I'd say that's the best part.
All right, let me get your thoughts. We have to make a story of a Heat post on a YouTube page about an upcoming LeBron James press conference. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Did the Heat mess up? I don't know where we stand and what we make of the Rich Paul tour of interviews. And LeBron hasn't made his mind up, and Adam Silver needs it. He can get it scheduled out. So where's Keith Smith today in all this?
Yeah, kind of the same place we've been. We're just sit and wait. We'll see. It's with LeBron. We're gonna find out when he's ready. I saw the quote from Rich Paul yesterday where he said LeBron had his mind made up, and then he changed his mind, and he went back to square one again. So we'll see. I mean, I don't make too much of the Heat thing. I think those things do happen where people prepare things. It's like it was taught to me a long time ago. Anybody who's ever worked in a newsroom of a newspaper knows they have the obituary ready for all kinds of people. And occasionally one gets slipped out there by mistake. So I think that's maybe what happened here. So we'll see ultimately where this goes. But yeah, I think we're in a position where hopefully it does come down soon, where we're only a week or so from the end of July, and the league would like to get the schedule finished, probably get it out there, build a little bit of momentum for next season. But for right now, we're in a waiting game, as are multiple teams who are trying to finish out their off seasons because they don't want to make any moves until they know if they're getting LeBron or not.
Let me ask your thoughts. What'd you take away of the play in the Summer League, from the top picks to other rookies to other players that helped their cause? Give me a couple basketball things you took away from.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive. Caleb Wilson made it clear going into the draft he thought he should have been the number one overall pick, and boy, he's coming for everybody who was picked in front of him. But those guys all looked pretty good too. I thought Cam Boozer played really, really well. I thought AJ DeBonta looked good at times. Darren Peterson had his moments, so those top guys looked really good. I thought, Axel Lindenborg really showed he's going to be a guy who just kind of comes in and can do a lot of different things. I don't know if he's ever going to be great at any one thing, but I think he's going to be the kind of helpful player. And I think on a team like Golden State, where they're going to be looking for some plug-and-play guys to come in right away, I think he looked really, really good for them. So those were some of the guys that definitely stood out for sure.
Okay. The Lou Dort deal to Atlanta that sends a one-time number one overall pick out to Dallas had some moving parts. First, your thoughts on that deal and exactly what Oklahoma City did this offseason and what it did dollar-wise for them.
Yeah, so for Lou Dort, for the Thunder side, it's easy, just like with Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, straight salary dump. Except they didn't have to give up anything to get off of those contracts. Instead, Sam Presti added to his ever-growing treasure chest of draft picks, where he got a bunch of seconds back for those guys. So I think that's part one, which is pretty impressive that they were able to do that. And then for the Thunder as a team, this weakens them. Those are 3 losses, but they were the deepest team in the league, and they've got other guys that presumably are ready to step up and step in, and I think they'll be ready to go. So I think they're going to be in a pretty good position where we'll see the Thunder just kind of, continue to do their thing and roll forward. I think that's a good get for the Hawks to get Dort, Dyson Daniels, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's a pretty good perimeter trio, and those are 3 guys that you can play together because Dort and Daniels have the size to play up a position and guard up on the bigger wings. So I think that is a big time as well. So we'll see there. And then to go back to the Thunder, they were able to get off of over $200 million in salary plus tax penalties. Now they're under the second apron. This is the first time since the second apron and it came into being a few years ago. We don't have any teams over the second apron, and I bet it ends that way. I don't think we're going to have anybody go over that second apron, the rest of the way this year, unless maybe Denver gets really crazy. They've said maybe, but I kind of don't buy it with them. But I don't think we're going to see anybody up over that second apron, and that kind of gives further credence to that's functioning as very much somewhat of a hard cap.
I want to stay west for a second. Billy Donovan, leaves Chicago. Rumors, whatever level of seriousness it was for the Magic, I don't know. Takes a Spurs job. In some ways, he's replacing Sean Sweeney. But thoughts on his choice to take that position?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I think for Billy Donovan, when it came around, and like we said, we don't know where things ever got to with the Magic. Did they ever get to a point where they wanted to move forward with him? But Magic very happy with hiring Sean Sweeney. There was a lot of discussion about that in Las Vegas, just how thrilled they are to have him in the fold. So we'll see. And then I think what's interesting with Billy Donovan is probably looked around and said, well, I don't really want to take a year off at this point and not coach at all. So I'm guessing he looked at it and said, hey, chance to coach with Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs, and maybe bring something a little bit different to help out Mitch Johnson and the players, and maybe finish things off with the title run instead of just the finals run. That had to be pretty appealing. So I think that's kind of interesting that that's the move ultimately he made, and good for him and good for the Spurs for getting Mitch Johnson, a really experienced assistant coach.
I don't know if I've asked him. Maybe the week I was out, Mike Tuck did ask him. But Mike Norrie's deal with the Blazers, Tom Dundon criticized for lack of money spending. Now he's got an arena fight in his hands. But what's the feedback among the coaches on the deal that Norrie signed there? When a player signs a deal that's less than what they think they should, the Players Association freaks out and says you're hurting the market. What was the feedback of Norrie's deal with Portland?
Yeah, really negative. Rick Carlisle, as the head of the Coaches Association, took almost immediately and said, hey, we're happy for Mike Norrie to finally get his chance. But when, guys work so hard to finally get this chance, and then they're given this ridiculous contract, which is essentially renewable at the team's, whim each year, it's crazy. They went on to say that that's not how coaching contracts work, and no one's ever seen anything like that before. And he said, kind of the same thing is what you see with general manager jobs is there's only 30 of these jobs in the NBA. And when a coach has worked his whole life to be a head coach, it's very unlikely that he's going to pass it up because, well, it's this really weird structure. He's very much going to say, all right, well, I got to kind of take it because that's all I have, it's sitting here in front of me. So, yeah, they came out pretty strongly against it, and we'll see. I mean, just one of a lot of weird things. The Trailblazers apparently let go of basically their entire broadcast team yesterday. It sounds like they're going to do a simulcast and maybe not even send someone on the road, to broadcast some games. I mean, this is just, I think the NBA at some point as a collective is going to have to look into this and say, hey, whoa, stop. Like, there's a certain level of doing business that has to be done here. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem on your hands with a lot of sides. I think you're going to start seeing the coaches, the players, maybe it's the front office executives, everybody kind of bands together and says, you know what, Portland's not doing things the right way. You got to get this fixed.
I don't know who might be out there, but, as the Magic's roster stands today, is there a shooter that's out there? Is there, and you know this better than me, you get through the wave of free agency and a few deals, there's like a secondary a market, and I don't know the status of whether Batazi's got value or not, but is there anybody out there, Keith, from a shooting standpoint? Is there a market of any move that the Magic may make? They have that one spot still open, but thoughts on what the rest of the summer might look like, if anything, for the Magic?
Yeah, I think with the spot, they're very likely to just leave that spot open for now. That affords them a little bit of flexibility. They could do a 2-for-1 trade. They could do something down the line where they sign a player when they see the team on the floor and kind of start to see, all right, what is the feel for what we need on the roster. I know they're kind of dealing from a position of strength now in the front court. In addition to Banchero and Carter, who are locked in as starters, they're thrilled to have Nick Vucevic back, and they really think he's going to play a big role for them. And there was even some suggestions of, some said, hey, if Wendell Carter can, get where he needs to be as a shooter, that Vuce may even end up being the starter again, that could be the way that goes. They're excited to have Jonathan Isaac back as a depth player and have him kind of fill in the fold there. So yeah, they're still on the look out for shooting. There's not really much left in free agency. It's become kind of a, as we always are at this point in the season, it's guys who are either waiting for a situation to resolve, like James Harden and Draymond Green. They're waiting to see what happens with LeBron James. You've got the restricted guys with the Magic aren't going to play for any of those guys. And then you've got a guy like Jonathan Kuminga, again, for a second straight year, just kind of lingering. But they're going to do what they can to see. But I think if there's any more shooting help or anything like Tom's, it'd be through a trade. But right now, teams aren't really looking to make trades at this moment necessarily to start moving pieces around, because you're looking at what you may see is when we get into late September, beginning part of October, as training camps develop, you may see a team say, all right, we kind of thought maybe this guy would be ready to take a step, and now we need a backup center. And that's where maybe the Magic deal from a position of strength to fill a hole elsewhere on the roster.
Please find and support Keith's work. He's on X or Twitter at Keith Smith NBA. Full wrap-up of everything in the Summer League and the summer and all the shows and everything. It's easy to get to at Keith Smith NBA. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me.
I designed a football fix for Chris. I'm going to play a couple of things that I think will get your juices flowing, Chris.
All right. I'm excited.
NFL camps are opening up, and Chris needs his NFL fix. So I'm going to get to that. It's a behind-the-scenes Wednesday. Mics are hot if you're on the stream with Chris, myself. Scott Harris is hanging out here. A little movie Wednesday. We might say something we shouldn't say. Catch the live stream at 96.9 The Game Orlando on our YouTube page or on X or Twitter at 96.9 Game On. I grilled pork chops last night, which were fantastic. But it was raining.
Okay.
And I refused to get an umbrella to stand over the grill. So I just had the pork chops in the back part of the grill that they could cook. And Grayson, the outside cat, is standing underneath an awning outside, and he has to look like, what is your problem? And so forth. But I don't think my wife's watching. So
oh boy,
I made 3 grilled pork chops.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thick, boneless, just fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Had mashed potato and gravy, like an all-American, had been football season.
Yeah.
There's no way I was going to eat the second one. My wife's going to get one. I'm getting one, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just too big. So I know I'm not going to have the second. My wife, I'm eating, and she goes, I'm stuffed. I just can't have any more. I don't think she ate 20% of it. And I said, was it good? She goes, it was fantastic. It was great. I go, you really, I just can't eat anymore. Like we talked about it, right? You go out and so forth, and like, oh, I'm so hungry. And, you go to the restaurant and everything, they order, and you look down like, yeah, I'm done. You're like, done. What, did you touch it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like 80% of the pork chop is there. And then again, do you want it? Well, no,
it's the worst because I'll cook dinner or I'll cook lunch for my wife and I. Oh, it's fantastic. Barely touched a quarter of it.
Yeah.
But if I don't go back for seconds, I'll eat my entire plate when she cooks. But if I don't go back for seconds, did you not like it? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Does your wife do this? My wife sometimes doesn't like her food hot because she says it ruins the taste. So, in fact, this happened last night. She didn't want mashed potatoes, so I made her broccoli with some cheese on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's on the phone as my daughter's doing the whole, I don't know where stamps go and stuff like that. And, I'm done grilling.
Mm-hmm.
I come inside. I like my food hot. So that pork chop is right off the grill.
Nice.
I time it perfectly. The mashed potatoes are done. The gravy's done. I drop the mashed potatoes on the plate. I put the pork chop on top, smother it in gravy. It's hot. You can see the smoke coming up. It's got the perfect char from the grill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And hers is sitting there, and I'm just like staring like 5 minutes. 15.
15 minutes?
Oh, yeah. And then she'll get off the
Oh.
phone with my daughter, and then she'll have to, like, check email or something, and I'm like, want me to heat it up? No, 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 no. There's no way it's hot. Like, I like my food hot.
Yeah.
If something's supposed to be hot, I like it hot.
Yes.
She's like, oh, it takes away the taste sometimes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, are we eating or what? Yeah. Happens. It happens. So, pork chops leftovers tonight for me. I mean, she won't do it. Like, you want the nah.
She doesn't eat. Does she eat leftovers?
Not necessarily, unless I grill something. Like if I grill pork chops and chicken, and you had pork chops one night, chicken the next night, or something like that. Or sometimes I'll grill chicken for one night and then put the fish on there. But even fish, like, you ready? No, just leave it there. I'll get it in a second. But it's going to be cold. It's fine. It's fine. It
Fish?
doesn't heat it up.
Fish, I don't mind cold. You could eat fish cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
No.
You're not a. So I've gotten away from it, but I used to be condiment guy. So like salmon and rice, I'd pour some
I love
Italian.
salmon and cauliflower rice.
No cauliflower rice, just salmon and white rice.
Yeah.
But I'd pour like Italian dressing over it.
Yeah. But the salmon's hot
Yes, it is hot.
and the rice is hot.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying, are you condiment guy? Do you add either some sort of condiment, whether it be dressing, ketchup, mustard,
On
soy
everything?
sauce? Not everything, just anything.
Well, I put gravy on the pork chops last night.
That's not a condiment.
No. I mean, I've done the Italian dressing on salmon before. Or, we'll do a southern seafood spice on top, or, put plain lemon on, or things like that. I might make gumbo again this week,
I did
which I need to bring in. Last time I didn't bring that in.
we did a shrimp salad the other night, and I made just a quick marinade with
It's gripping television if you're watching it.
with Italian seasoning, lemon juice.
Watch this behind the scenes stuff, Chris. I need my computer turned up for the next segment. Little behind the scenes stuff right there. Yeah.
I'm actually trying to edit Keith Smith clip for our weekend review clips while I'm doing this
Yeah.
too.
Wait, now for a shrimp salad, are you grilling the shrimp or you bought them already?
So the shrimp
They're
is
cheap.
frozen. Cooked it on the oven.
So you're putting a
the
warm
oven.
shrimp on there.
Yes.
See, I like warm shrimp on a salad.
I
My
love.
wife, no way. Got to be chilled and
What about shrimp cocktail?
my wife, she's not a big shrimp. I love a great shrimp cocktail, but it's got to be jumbo shrimp.
Yes.
I can't stand if you're giving me, 31, 35, 31, 40 count. If it's 18,
Do
20
you buy the public shrimp cocktail platter?
No. Not
What?
exactly the freshest fish in the world.
Well,
The
I mean, what
shrimp
do you
is-
expect?
It's in processed liquid that, yeah.
It tastes delicious to me.
Scott, when's the last time you grilled salmon at home? Wait, watch this. We got like a minute. I'm just guessing when something has changed. When's the last time you cooked a meal? I'm not talking about heat something up. I'm like, actually cooked a meal.
I did before I left.
Okay.
I got an air fryer. I use that all the time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
For years, though, you never cooked at home.
I mean, but Mark, I still barely cook now. Let's be honest. I landed back in Orlando, and where's the first place I went?
Doing Taco Bell.
Exactly.
By the way, are you proud of him despite the alleged stuff about the lettuce? He still went to Taco
Of
Bell.
course.
He
Good.
didn't care. He didn't care about all the
No.
stories.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I've been trying to explain to
He
people.
didn't care. He went.
If you're worried, just get an item that doesn't have lettuce on it.
Yours did, right? What'd you get?
I had 2 Crunchwrap Supremes and a cheesy gordita
Crunch
crunch.
Wrap Supremes and a what?
Cheesy
Yeah.
gordita crunch.
Oh, yeah,
I know
okay.
what that is.
All right.
You should try it.
Yeah, right. Back to the show.
I love me some Taco Bell.
More sports, more banter, more Marc Daniels. This is the beat of sports.
Huh? You're on the stream. That was worth the price of admission.
Stop.
To do it again in about 15, 20 minutes. So yesterday we were talking. I'm going to get your NFL picks here and then some stuff I want to play for you.
Okay.
So we were talking yesterday about Fernando Mendoza. And then I read, I don't know if you saw this, Joel Corey at CBS wrote why he doesn't have a signed deal yet.
Isn't it the way not his bonuses, but the way he's paid, like the structure of the pay?
That the Raiders don't typically give the entire bonus up front.
Yeah, I did.
It's more of an organizational thing. That's why he's not signed. Like, come on. What are we doing? Right? Face of the franchise, potential, one of the faces of the league. Like I mean, he's got that personality if he's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
What are we blaming him or the Raiders?
Raiders.
Okay, yeah.
Raiders.
If it's the way they've always done business,
Doesn't mean it's right. Remember, his dad was insane. I mean, yes, pioneer in many ways, Al Davis. And if Mark Davis is still doing what dad did, come on.
but if they typically haven't had issues signing their draft picks, have they?
No, but as Joel writes, the Raiders haven't been paying first-round pick signing bonuses in a lump sum. Their last 3 first-round picks, Ashton Jenney, Brock Bowers, and Tyree Wilson, all did not get the lump sum.
So what does it matter if it's paid in a lump sum or spread out over however long? If you get the money, you get the money.
How about if I just get the money? I don't. Yeah.
If it's the way they've done things, other people haven't complained about it. What makes you any different?
I don't know. I
don't have an issue with. I don't have an issue with it. It is what it is.
All right. Let me. Can I play something for you?
Yes.
I mean, if this doesn't get you fired up for football, I don't know what does.
Welcome, man. Good to see everybody here. Excited?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A little nervous?
Nope.
Huh? A little nervous? A little nervous, man. Nervous? Excited nervous, you know? Nervous like to pull a game almost, man. It's like, get this thing kick off. Standing up here in front of the New York Giants.
Oh, God.
The New York Giants.
Shut up, Chris.
It's the New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants. Wow. It's an honor. It's an honor to stand in front of this room right now. And I know as coaches back can feel the same way, right, coaches? Certainly. It's an honor, man. We've been working, haven't we? We've been working early and we were late getting ready for today. Today. Sitting in this chair, this seat, getting to work, getting started, our beginning. Because this is where it all begins, together.
Cam Scadaboo's not awake. There's zero chance he's awake as Harbaugh's doing that.
That does not get you motivated at all.
Are you? What's your problem, man?
There's no passion in that.
Are you kidding
There was
me?
no passion.
Oh my God.
Good Lord, I wanted to go to sleep. Yeah.
Jackson Dart looking at pictures of his girlfriend on a boat. Right? Scadaboo's asleep. Abdul Carter's high on something. He doesn't even know where he's at.
He's probably watching something he shouldn't be on his laptop, not plugged in.
All right. Let me play this for you. Okay. I mean, if this doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what I can do to get you fired up here. This is one of the great NFL film clips about Don Shula and the Miami Dolphins. Okay. This is vintage. This is John Facenda, the great voice that we played during football season. This is the music. This is everything. Okay. Chris, I want you to dive into this and I want you to drown in this.
Okay.
Okay. So here you go.
If it was too hot, we went swimming. With Don Shula, we never had a drink of water on the field in 7 years.
Yeah. Water? Get the water out of here, man.
Shula comes in and instills one heck of a work ethic on it. That first training camp, we were going 4 times a day.
Yeah. Not once, not twice, 4 times a day.
5 months later, the Dolphins gathered again at Biscayne College for summer camp. It was a fact
The voice alone just gets you fired up, now, right? Okay.
that not since the great Green Bay Packer teams of the mid-'60s had a Super Bowl champion repeated the following season. But for Don Shula, there are no yesterdays, only today and tomorrow.
You get that, Chris?
I love that.
There are no yesterdays, only today and tomorrow. So, Monty, you got to start living by.
His
Love
first
it.
step was to drive out complacency by pushing his team harder than ever through the stifling heat and sudden downpours of a South Florida summer.
Yeah.
Shula hammered away at his concept of team, a concept that he delegated to each of his excellent assistants. In charge of the defense was innovative Bill Arnsparger. Given responsibility for the offense was veteran Bill McPeak. Coaching the defensive line was Mo Scarry, while Monty Clark coordinated the
Just sound like tough men.
offensive line. Paul Tassett handled the offensive backs, and Tom Keene instructed the defensive backfield in the ways and means of the intricate Miami zone. For players and coaches,
By the way, that was the entire staff he just named. Not like 18
So there's-
different
So
coaches.
there's no analytics?
That was it. But yeah, those old staff.
team was the thing. Each man labored for this common goal, sharing the pain of post-practice sprints, facetiously known as gassers. Gassers symbolize the commitment. Everybody ran gassers, from the oldest pros to established stars
We should run gassers after the show, Chris.
Let's get it on video.
to
I'll
Ross
smoke you.
recruits. All the long summer, men who had won 17 consecutive games the previous season paid the price to get better, to return to the playoffs and improve upon greatness, to become the finest team in the history of professional football.
Set you fired up now, doesn't it?
Love it. Love it.
Oh, the great thing is I'm watching that clip. And again, you're going back to the early 70s. Like the Players Association and the owners have changed so much about what you can do at camp, you know? They went 4 days. Shula did that for years. We had to be into the facility before 7, out in the practice field for a morning workout, then meetings, lunch, second workout, back inside, nap a little bit, out for an afternoon practice, again, early evening, and then night. 4 days.
God, try and do that today.
And then played 6 preseason games.
Try and do that today.
Right.
Try and
6
do that
preseason
today.
games. We're probably going to cut it down to 1 or 2. I mean, that we've got, but 6 preseason games.
No more 2-a-days, no practice and pads.
And how many
no
times you get,
hitting.
right. How many times you can hit people? Yeah.
Good Lord.
Just how many times you can hit people.
That's why people say that today is soft.
Well, I mean, you can say all you want, but yeah, different time, different world indeed. One of the interesting things about the National Football League on the business side, money-wise, Chris, I want to walk through this. In 20, let me make sure I get this number right. The TV money,
Mhm.
the TV money today in the National Football League is $450 million.
Okay.
Okay. Every team this year is going to get just over $450 million as part of the media deal. That's all CBS, Fox, NBC, Disney, Prime.
All 32 teams, 450
Everybody
million.
gets just over $450 million. Let me give you an idea of how much that is. Instead of being more than $450 million. An NBA team's national cut in the new deal, a Major League Baseball team's national cut in the new deal, an NHL team's national cut in their deal. Combine them together, you still don't get what one NFL team makes. The other 3 pro leagues in this country, if you combine them, doesn't come anywhere near $450 million. Now, you know why the Seahawks can sell for over $10 billion or near $10 billion. And in 2014, so 12 years ago, the TV money was $209 million.
So 12 years ago, about $241 million less.
Yeah, 10 years ago, 2016, the number was 244. So in 10 years, in a decade, the media money has gone up just over $200 million. And now you know why the National Football League will take advantage of a window to open up its media deals to go back and get more. Because the projection by folks that do this for a living is when the NFL opens up its media deal and the same people make decisions that come back to offer more, and whether it is Netflix that wants a full package or so forth, the projection is within 5 years, it'll be between $620 and $650 million per team.
Can I ask you something
For
about that?
every team. Yes, go ahead.
Because of this, because of the media rights deal and everything, will we see the death of Sunday NFL Ticket?
I don't know. It's a good question. I have to go back and look at how long the current deal is. I don't think so. You just may pay a lot more for it, is what I think is going to happen. Are you looking up how long the Sunday Ticket deal is for? I don't know exactly how long this current deal is. But life is good in the NFL. The salary cap is going to go up because this media money is going up. Life is good, which is why, Chris, we're going to get, by the time you get to that deal in 5 years, the idea of an NFL quarterback making $80 to $100 million is no longer far-fetched, right? I mean, we were once going 40 and then broke 50 and now 60. The idea of an $80 to $100 million a year quarterback within 5 years is not crazy because of those numbers.
Give me a way to look this up because everything I'm going to just brings me to like us watching Sunday NFL.
Well, one's called a computer. So it runs through 2029.
Okay.
7-year deal that expires through 2029. Don't know if there's an out with that. I don't know if they'll get rid of the basic concept. It may change, and you'll probably pay a lot more money for it. Yeah, but the point is, business is good. The dollars are insane. So, here's one for you. Who becomes the first $100 million quarterback? Is that person playing in the NFL today?
No.
No?
No.
Not playing today?
Nope.
I don't know about that.
It would have to be.
Let me just play this game for you a second, okay?
It's not going to be Drake May. I don't think it'll be Fernando Mendoza.
No. What I'm saying, well, hang on a second. This year's quarterback class is projected to be a great class, okay? And let's just take the most popular name, Arch Manning. Let's say Arch has an incredible season. Texas wins the national championship. He's everything that you want as a first-round pick. His second contract might be. Not his first contract.
So
his second contract. Because by the time he gets to the second contract, you got to think everybody else that sets the new market.
It'll be in 2032, we'll say, when he signs his when he goes to sign his second contract.
Yeah, assuming that they just do the typical. Yeah.
2032.
Yeah.
Given the rate that things are.
Yeah, because we do this all the time. It's who's up next, and then whoever's up next sets the bar for those to follow.
So where do you think guys like Drake May, say Drake May continues his progression, he has another outstanding season, Patriots deep playoff run, continues that for the next couple of years. So going into his second contract, where do you think he's going to be? He's got to be in.
I don't know if we
70s?
hit that spot yet. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we bust through 60. Right?
Yep.
Remember the whole thing years ago about Dak? Is he worth 38, 39, 42? My big scream. Colin Bay. I don't think he's worth 42. He's worth 38. What's the difference of the $4 million? It's just one of the dumbest conversations we ever had. But yeah, the idea of some of the current young guys, sure. Which means that the crop in the next couple of years at their second contract, someone's going to become the first $100 million.
But you agree that the person who will become the first $100 million quarterback is not in the NFL currently.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because even if Fernando Mendoza goes on to have a great start to his career, I'm not quite sure we're at that stage because he would be 30 or 31. Well, 30 would be the 26th, 30 would be the fifth year. Yeah, 30. Yeah. No, I don't think you'd see somebody jump that.
Fernando Mendoza right now is 22.
Right, but I'm saying the year that the contract would be there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure we're there for the second. Now, go back and look how many guys got a third contract. I don't know about that, but yeah.
Well, are we going to see someone sign like a Patrick Mahomes type deal? Like the 10-year, what was it, $650 million? Or $500 million, whatever it was?
Yeah, but even that now, it's been redone several times along the way.
But are we going to see someone sign that kind of a deal?
Probably, but the barrier is going to be to someone get the 9-figure deal.
Yeah.
And the point is that the NFL TV money is rising at such a pace. Remember, the NBA, and we've done a little bit about this, the new deal's great, but it's actually not that great because we haven't this is the year we didn't see the big salary cap increase that people thought was coming, and some think the next couple of years the salary cap is not going to increase by a significant number. So I think we're much further away in the NBA of getting a $100 million person, much further away than in the National Football League. And you're going to be the first owner to do it if he's still alive. I don't know if he'll still be alive, but I could see your guy being the first to do it.
I wouldn't be Jerry Jones.
11 o'clock hour kicks off with the news next. Is they still up here? Should I juggle? I don't juggle.
Still up.
Scott Harris is leaving. Doesn't want to be part of the discussion.
Wow, what a team player.
Doesn't want to be part of it.
Not a team player.
Yeah, it is crazy when you think about the barrier that's going to happen, and it's not that far off.
I'm curious to see what our listeners think. Who do they think would be the $100 million, the first $100 million?
Jackson Dart.
Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Stop it. Is Arch Manning the college equivalent to Justin Herbert? Meaning Justin Herbert gets all these excuses made for him. He's continued to be voted a top quarterback.
I think that's unfair. You know why? Justin Herbert's been in the league for how long now? 8 years? Isn't it 8 years? I mean, Manning's a starter 1 year.
Had all these expectations.
I know,
though,
but
and he
wait,
failed hard.
What do you mean all these failed hard? He's a starter for 1 year. I mean, Justin Herbert, who I think is a very good quarterback, but you're right about record and everything. How many years?
He's been in the league now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So year 7 for him.
6. Okay, year 7. That's different than the 1 year deal. Okay, so Mahomes is 64, Dak Prescott 60, Joe Burrow's 55, Josh Allen. Stop me for someone that's going to get the next contract.
Okay. Joe Burrow's an iffy one.
Jordan Love?
He'll get another contract, but it's not going to come anywhere close.
Trevor Lawrence?
No. He'll get another contract, but not anywhere close.
Brock Purdy?
No.
No. All these guys they're not old, but Herbert.
But it's
Jackson,
so hard to
Watson.
It's so hard to judge these guys because a lot of the times once they get that contract, a lot of them just, all right, I got paid.
Like Mendoza's deal will average $57 million. When you add the bonus money.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 23. Cam Ward's 24.
He'll get, I don't even know if he'll get a second contract based off how he played last year.
Okay, maybe not $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you don't like him. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say in the next 3 seasons, Caleb Williams is really, really good.
I don't think he's going to be.
He's 25 years old.
I don't think it'll be 100 though.
No. But
No.
I'm just saying
he could reset the market. I'll give you that.
That's what I'm thinking about.
If he's good though.
Like of the top guys, they're not getting another mega deal. They may add a year or two, but they're not getting another, massive deal. So if it's 64 now for Mahomes, who breaks the 70, 75, $80 million mark? Because of his age, I think Caleb Williams is 25. Bryce Young, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. You mentioned Drake May.
Mm-hmm. He had a down year last year. He was hurt, and he's 29. But let me see his contract. What about? Let me see how many. Depending on how many years he has
Daniel
left.
Jones,
Lamar Jackson.
No. You know why? And I think some of this criticism has been a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's
he's under contract through through this season. So Lamar Jackson will be able to get a contract next season.
And he better stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, then I don't think he gets that mega deal. Yeah. Yeah, I the 70 mark, I think guys like Caleb Williams and Drake May are probably.
You don't think the Ravens would do like a 3 for 210 with Lamar?
To get to
70.
Yeah, maybe. If you add up all the bonus money. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I think guys like Williams and May and obviously Jackson Dart.
Stop it.
All right, let's do it. News next.
Let's really do the news.
Yes. Now it is time to do the news.
But now it's time for the news.
7 o'clock hour, WYJ Orlando, WJR HD2 Cocoa Beach. It's the Beat of Sports. I'm Marc Daniels. Chris Vasquez is over there. The Miami Heat tell you that it was not any foreshadowing of things to come, but preparing in case something happens. The social media world abuzz when the Heat posted on their YouTube page the news of a LeBron James press conference on July 27th as the King is coming back to Miami. The team said nothing more than a social media department preparing for potentially something happening, but they took it down. make whatever you want to make of it.
Well, did you see their job posting? They're looking for a director of YouTube strategy now.
You think someone paid the price here? Do you? I don't know if I agree with that.
You don't think so?
Nah. I mean, somebody probably had to listen. The person who built it may not have been the one that posted it. You know, departments work. Somebody had to ultimately say, post and put there.
And how many times is it that the person in charge falls on the store because he's supposed to be overlooking the department?
Don't know if somebody's, paid the price or not. 66 plus million people was the audience for the World Cup final on Sunday. 42.5 million watched on Fox. It peaked at 52 million late in the match, 23.9 million for Telemundo. The combined audience, the largest sporting event ever for soccer. I'm sorry, the largest audience for a soccer match ever in America. And on sports in the last calendar year, only second to the Super Bowl was the audience for Sunday's World Cup final. The media rights for the 2030 World Cup up for grabs. Number of interested parties, a little bit different, though, because the timing, a time difference, but a big audience. NFL training camps continue to open. Chris and I were talking. Fernando Mendoza, the number one pick of the draft, is still not yet signed, nor Ty Simpson.
Nor Drew Aller or Carson Beck.
And Joel Corey of CBS writing that one of the biggest holdups in the Mendoza deal is that the Raiders typically do not give a first-round pick, regardless of where they're chosen, their entire bonus up front. And that appears to be the sticky point as to what's happening with that.
Why have we... I don't understand how it takes so long. The draft was in April. We're in July.
Yeah.
There should be nobody left unsigned.
I agree with that.
How is this still a thing?
Just because it is.
We make things so much more complicated than they need to be.
Out west tonight, Orlando City is in action to take on San Jose. How's that going to go, Scott? Good time to talk.
Bad news for the Earthquakes.
Bad news for the Earthquakes. Griezmann scoring.
I would love to see it
tonight. Yeah,
I would love to see it.
You know, I love Daryl Dike. Glad he's back.
Oh my God, me too. I was so excited when that press release dropped.
And remember, MLS said we'll take it from here, from the World Cup. So they've taken it. They got it.
And then the All-Star games next week.
Yeah, Messi's not playing.
He's already said that, and he's already said I think it's been publicly stated, or it might just be reports, him and Rodrigo de Paul are going to take 2 matches off after that as well.
By the way, Fernando Tatis, 474-foot home run.
Against my Bravos.
Yeah, longest home run hit this year.
What's the longest one that you've hit?
It's like a trick question, or?
No, I'm legitimately
the longest
asking.
ball I ever hit in my life.
Yes.
Was at Cardinal Gibbons High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no fence in left field, and the kid caught it.
So it's not a home run then.
That's correct.
Yeah.
There's no fence in left field. I've never hit a ball as far as I did in my life. And he ran underneath it and made a catch. Yeah.
What was the exit velo?
Launch angle.
Yeah, what was the launch angle?
I think exit velo probably 135, 138. Actually, remember who threw the ball. I remember who the catcher was because I played summer baseball with them. And no, the broken arms kid was not there.
Was the mom there?
Derek DeGennaro threw it. Robert Stiegel was the catcher. I don't remember the kid in left field that caught it. And I could not believe he caught the ball.
How
I would have been better hitting a line drive past the third baseman and had the ball roll, and I would have easily hit a home run. And this kid just kept going back and back and back and then just caught it.
Was an expletive stated after he caught the ball?
Probably. Probably would have got me ejected, but yeah, it's the longest ball that I ever hit. Yeah, I wasn't a home run guy.
You weren't a power guy?
Line drive guy, man.
Slap hitter?
Line drive guy.
Speed, power,
doing it.
the Rays way.
Jordan Alvarez, maybe a Triple Crown threat winner here, possibly. Average of 326. Second. home runs, and RBIs, he leads. So he's had one of the great offensive years that we've had. Got a chance to do that. Chris will love this again. Sotheby's sold 4 pieces of sports memorabilia on Monday for over $1 million each. A section of the Bulls hardwood signed by Michael and Scotty from 1996 to 98. That sold for $1.8 million.
What do you do with it?
You brag.
You carry it around with you.
That'd be cool if you carry it around.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a conversation starter.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you got there? What do I have?
Well, let me tell you.
Pull it out of your wallet.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Chris is just anti.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's anti-fun.
I'm really not.
By the way, Book Shambi brought something up. The Tigers are playing the Cubs.
The lone baseball person at that network.
Right. No, not at ESPN. On
okay.
On Marquee in Chicago. Now the thing is, when your team's down like 8-0 or 9-0, right? You bring in a position player because you don't want to use somebody in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
His point is, we're no longer, especially if the guy's just lobbing it in, we're no longer playing the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Mm-hmm.
You're better just forfeiting. Because it was 9-0, it's the 8th inning, and they got a position guy just lobbing it in. Just say, here's the white flag, we're out. We're done.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's fun to watch.
No.
It's fun when he gets the strikeout and everyone goes wild.
No, I don't. Like, I don't mind if the guy's trying to pitch.
Yeah,
even if he throws it,
trying to pitch.
No.
It's not like they're like, I'm normally a lefty. I'm going to throw my right hand now.
But the guy's lobbing it to the plate.
Yeah.
I mean, if a guy's on the mound, he's throwing 81, 82, and he's actually trying to throw the ball, I don't have a problem. When the guy's out there like, I'm just going to lob it forward, now we're just making a mockery of the game.
I agree with that. I don't agree with the forfeiting, though.
Well, I don't agree either. I'm just saying you should be forced to use a pitch. Try.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if you're out of pitch? Like, what are you going to do? Just, hey, this guy's pitched 3 of the last 4 games, done 3 innings in each of them. He's going to throw his arm out. Save your bullpen.
Manage your bullpen better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're in competitive games, it isn't easy to do.
The hardcore baseball answer to you.
Yes.
Even though I used to be, the roster needs to stay at 25. That's it. I've always believed this. I don't have a problem if we change the roster to 30, but you activate X number of players per game.
Okay, but again, that's not going to solve the problem if you're in extra innings or a blowout. You can't just activate a guy in the ninth inning.
No, what I'm saying, Scott, is the guy that pitched yesterday and the guy pitching, they're not active. Yeah. They don't need to be active. So you want to take more relievers, and still use the rule about you got to face 3 and so forth. Have more relievers. Even if you're playing 14, 15, 16, which, by the way, the new rule of putting a runner at second base has reduced the number of extra inning games. Just make more relievers active. Because now you got like, well, tomorrow's going to be a bullpen day, so I'm not throwing anybody tonight. So Chris, the utility left fielder, he's going to get out there and pitch 2 innings. That's a mockery of the game.
I think it should be a mascot.
Trying to have a serious conversation. He pulls in, let's put stuff out there to shoot free throws. Yeah.
I mean, and then he shoots the stuff out of his nose. You'd watch that.
Probably.
Here's the thing. If they were like, all right, called the bullpen, and the Philly fanatic comes to the mound, driving the bullpen cart from the bullpen.
I'd like him to drive the bullpen cart, the golf cart, or the actual car.
What's the walkout music?
A Cutlass Supreme from 1974.
What's his walkout music?
Who?
The Philly fanatic?
Yeah.
Does he have music?
He should.
If he's coming out to pitch in a game, you got to give music.
He should have like.
Do mascots have songs?
They should. They all should.
Does stuff?
Does Nitro?
I don't think so.
Well, can you make that happen for football season?
This wouldn't be like Zombie
Yeah, I'll
Nation?
make a call.
Mark, I'm gonna need you to make a call.
I don't think. Maybe some mascots.
What's his email? What's his name? T Mahajer at or
yeah. Yeah.
I tried talking to Marc Daniels about this, but he dismissed me. Can you help?
How did we get from a serious baseball conversation to now mascots lobbing fastballs?
Again, you invite me on this show. This is what you ask for.
Movie Wednesday's in 20 minutes, not next second.
What?
You're not going anywhere.
It's 2 months now that you have bumped my scheduled time.
I want to make Chris angry next.
Why?
Because I like doing that sometimes.
I've like
You got nothing going
This
on.
is 2
Where are you going? You're not going anywhere.
Who do you think I am, Mike O'Donnell?
I don't know if that's a compliment or a shot at Mike O'Donnell.
It's absolutely a shot at Mike O'Donnell. Do you not remember how much we had to adjust the schedule for his segment?
I never had
because
a
of his
problem. Someone
travel
else had
schedule.
a problem here, obviously, huh? By the way, he's on tomorrow, not Friday. Back to Upset Chris next. Mumping on. All right. Now you know what I'm doing. Does any mascot have a theme song? Is he the 86 Olympic mascot? That doesn't count.
Mascot.
No, but that's like Youppi of the Expos. He said hasn't been around in a long time.
No, he's still around. The team isn't.
I should put sports mascot. Any sports mascot have a theme song? Not really. There's a market here, isn't there?
We can make it a thing.
Yeah. I don't think any mascot. Yeah. Wow. There's wait a minute. Is it Youppi? Youppi, the Montreal Expos mascot? I don't know if this is gonna play. If I play
Voici Youpi, ce gros pantin.
Lord, please stop this.
it's in French.
Please stop this.
It's the only mascot that I saw that had a theme song. Huh. Wow. Interesting. Who's Tessie with the Red Sox?
You don't know about Tessie?
No.
Oh, that's a you problem then.
Do you know Tessie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awful.
Hang on, I'm just finishing up my email.
By the way, today's healthy snack, big behind the scenes show. This is blueberries and strawberries.
Berry
Blueberries,
bowl.
Chris?
I don't mind blueberries, but I'm not a fan.
When I was in the UK, we were I think it was when we were at Avebury Hedge, which is like Stonehenge, but bigger. They had like a row of just like bushes that had like blueberries growing on them, and they weren't quite ripe yet. Then we found that perfect ripe one.
They poisonous?
I'm still here.
Do you eat fast food over there?
I did one time.
Drink a beer?
A lot of beers.
Are there beers served at room temp?
I mean, the thing that you have to remember is, I mean, they were a little bit cold, but the thing is, like, there's a lot of places there that just don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to really gauge that. But You know what? It was still refreshing no matter what.
What kind of beers did you drink?
Mostly like blondes and stuff. Like I'm a light beer person, but it was a lot of that. But I will also, if the beer tap handle looks cool or has a cool name,
Label. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like, because I don't know, because it's all beers that I've never heard of. So I'm like, and I'm like, a lot of times, like when we were at the pub and it was the England match is on, I'm not going to ask a bunch of questions. There's a crowd of people. I'm like, that's a blonde. I know, like, I can tell.
Right.
I'm just going to get that.
He's the American. So, what do you guys got here, huh?
Got a
little Mick Light? What do you got? What do you recommend?
The thing is, at that pub, they did have Coors Light.
Wow.
Because I think they just know that, like, hey, you know, there's a hotel right above this. Let's cater a little bit.
Nothing says vacation like drinking a Coors Light.
While watching at a pub in Liverpool while watching England play the Netherlands in the World Cup.
That just hurts my soul.
Guys got Coke here? What do you got?
Coke or Pepsi?
Dude, that guy. Did you ever come across that? We're like, oh.
What?
Like the American ordering, and they're like, no, we don't carry that?
No, not that I saw. No, the only fast food that we did was because it was on the highway and we were hungry, the motorway, I should say.
The motorway. Don't say road, excuse us.
And it was just
the
like,
motorway.
Let's get something because most stuff's going to be closed by the time we get to Cardiff is McDonald's. Because it was just like, hey, it's right there. Order on the touchscreen.
What was the English only McDonald's item not here?
I told you it was like these like fried cheese balls, which were really good. The thing is, they only had like barbecue sauce as the dip, and like that just didn't like. It should have been like a ranch.
Didn't they take all of our ranch after the World Cup back?
No, it's smart. They don't have ranch. Is the thing. That's why they took all of our ranch.
Do a show, something like that. Gator coach John Summerall laying the lumber. Hey, just because you start the first game doesn't mean you start 12 games. The different era, baby. The different era in Gainesville right now. Why is it on the TV? I mean, Chris can't miss First Take.
My BFF Stephen
is there
A.
too
Smith.
much? Is this a make or break year for Dak Prescott? He's got to get that.
Who's the number one receiver in
Gotta
Dallas?
get that segment down.
George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. So Summerall did speak earlier at SEC Media Day. I said I wanted to upset Chris. Can I do that now? No, you'll love this story.
Fine.
By the way, my peeps are asking where the segment.
You don't have peeps and your mic wasn't on, so it didn't work. Chris, you'll like this, all right?
I'm sure I will.
We've talked a number of times in recent months about, especially after the World Cup, people analyzing youth soccer, travel teams, the cost of play. We've done stories, transferring in high school and stuff like that. We've done stories about overbearing parents, the adults in the room, and here comes a story that Chris is just going to love. So, the Little League World Series, which takes place third week of August. Okay. And there's a softball Little League World Series. Can I introduce you to the team from Tulsa?
Please do.
So the team from Tulsa is playing in the Southwest Regional. And they are trying to get to the World Series. And they've got a very good team. And they're advancing in the Southwest Regional Tournament, trying to get to the Little League Softball World Series.
Okay.
Other teams in the Southwest Regional, which is being played at the Industrial Little League in Texas, District 27, filed a formal complaint with the tournament director and staff. The formal protest against the Tulsa team is because they violated Little League rules regarding residency, boundary compliance, tournament eligibility, and minimum games scheduled. The administrators of the tournament based on the information given by other parents, led them to doing an investigation while the tournament is going on. So, team has qualified to get to this regional. In order to get to a regional, you've got to win a district, then you advance to a state sectional, then you win the state, and then you get to a regional before you get to the World Series. So they've gone through district, sectional, state to get to this regional. They've played games in the regional. Other parents say this team is something's wrong with this team. They provide evidence to the tournament administrator, who brings it up to the other folks that are running this tournament and send it to Williamsport, head of Little League. And the ruling has come down. The team has been pulled from the tournament and must forfeit because we may have had players that are not from Oklahoma that play to the team.
I want to know how these parents found out.
We may have had players that never played for the team but just showed up.
I want to know how parents found out.
We may have had a travel ball team that was intact, that never played the minimum number of games you're supposed to play, and just added players as they got to the regional. So they had to forfeit a championship game where another team then moves into that slot to play. And this Tulsa softball team, its home district, okay, is already facing legal action.
Oh, boy. For
not paying park and recreation fees, water and sewage fees for multiple years. They're facing a lawsuit of over $150,000 of unpaid bills. So the league administrator is facing legal problems. And it turns out that the individual that heads up the softball division here, that they've been running a rogue team. And you're thinking to yourself, again, 6 players ineligible because they do not meet the residency or school attendance criteria, did not compete in the regular season.
How do these parents know that?
Entered the tournament with a fully intact team that had played in other tournaments, and then apparently misled the tournament organizers when it came time to ask questions. Once again, it falls back on the adults in the room that clearly gathered because, go ahead, ask me the age of these girls.
What is the limit of the age of the girls supposed to be?
12.
And these girls are...
No. Well, apparently they're all 11 and 12. They didn't meet the qualification. They had players that showed up, those that never played a regular season. It was a travel ball team that just entered the tournament. But I don't think the 11 and 12-year-olds kicked around the idea of going, hey, let's do this. It takes who to do it? It takes adults.
Of course.
It takes adults. And I get it. I know I'm going to hear from you people right now about a certain little league in this town. You're going to say, well, and I know. But here's another example where it ain't one adult that does this, right? It's not one. It takes a group of what's supposed to be...
Not just the group. The parents are signing off on this too.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's not just a coach. It's coaching coaches and parents that know this. And I guess here's my question.
Do we not have a moral compass anymore?
Some do not. But the question, and again, it's not to the 11 and 12-year-old girls here. It's to the adults is, so what would you get out of winning the whole thing if you knew that you went about? Now, can I just push back on what a defense that some are saying for the Tulsa team?
Oh, God.
No. Listen, Chris, it's the same. Listen, I brought this up. About Lake Mary, Maitland. Everybody's doing it. What? Everybody's doing it. What do you mean? Well, I mean, they put these teams together. It's a traveling all-star team. They play enough games to meet the criteria in Little League. And, yeah, they're all all-star teams. And everybody's doing it. And as you're rolling your eyes, I'm not justifying it. That is what the Little League World Series has become. Not everyone. Most U.S. teams that get to Williamsport are handpicked all-star teams that play together 12 months a year, but they do enough to meet the minimum because Little League had to change its rules to get kids to still play Little League baseball because they were leaving to go play travel ball and all stuff. It's like, okay, you got to play X number of regular season games in the league instead of every game. They bent those rules. But when you watch the softball or the Little League World Series the next 2-3 weeks, just know most of those U.S. teams that got there, they're a form of a travel ball team. But it takes the parents to do this.
Winning in Little League is not that important. It is not that damn important.
You are correct. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let the kids be kids.
Yeah. And apparently the story is the people at this regional and, knew and like, I don't think she played with them. And I don't think those kids are from there. And it was easy to uncover, which means why wasn't it uncovered in the term? And apparently there was overwhelming evidence that Little League had no choice but to call them out. And they're like, well, yeah.
And how have these guys been able to skate under the radar if they have all this money and unpaid bills?
I don't know. The obsession.
It is not that serious.
You would think common sense takes over, but sometimes the grown-ups in the room.
Two things in this world that are not common: sense and courtesy. Not common.
Well, not as much as it used to.
No, they're not common.
Told you I'd make Chris upset. Movie Wednesday with the patiently waiting Scott Harris is next. Gold Key Roofing, licensed, locally owned, in business since 1975. The Hewitt family still proudly owns Gold Key today. Okay, we're up. So, was that the official Liverpool store?
Yeah. When I went to the stadium, you did a lap, and it's like, oh hey, let's check out the store, and then it was like, oh, all of the kits from last season are 60% off now.
You did tour stadium?
We walked around the outside of it. It was the last day that we were leaving Liverpool to go to our next stop, so it was like
Scarfing blueberries, by the way.
Oh. So it's kind of just like, hey, can we pop over to? It's along the way, so walked around the stadium. I told you we drove past Everton to get there.
Yeah,
because it's
2 miles away. Right?
Exactly, it was just so surreal, like how that was. But yeah,
Kelly wants to pick a team. I said pick a team that could be relegated. More fun.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I told him Hull City or Ipswich Town.
Yeah,
blue collar, tough, stadium size.
But he wants like a Premier League team.
Sunderland. Yeah, no, he wants a Premier League.
Okay,
team. But a team that may get relegated.
As long as it wasn't like I'm gonna pick Wrexham. No.
Well,
no, that's what I mean. Like he's not picking.
If Rich's friends are like pick Chelsea or Liverpool. Like no. Pick a team that when you get to May you are struggling and hoping for a tie.
Why didn't no one
more fun?
Why didn't no one recommend Man United then? Curse teams.
Man United. Everybody in the weekend.
Oh yeah, you two should be Tottenham fans.
No, it'd be more fun if you pick another team.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
More fun if you pick
Yeah, you have me looking at the table.
Tottenham's got a big summer friendly today. I think we're playing like a YMCA club. No, Coventry City, Ipswich Town, Hull City, Sunderland, which he can go back and watch a documentary, which I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Coventry City, Brighton would be fun. I mean, Brighton's been up for a while.
You should pick a team that could get relegated. I mean, as much as I hated it, it was unbelievable the last 2 months of the season with Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's like I kept telling you, everything was going up for you at that time. Rangers were up. Yankees were looking great at the time.
Rangers?
Yeah, the New York Rangers.
This year?
Yes.
Worst team in the East.
I mean, but there's only
So-
room for improvement.
When you buy that stuff.
Yeah.
You just pull out like dollar bills and go, hey, what can I get for this?
No. The thing is, like, I bought the jacket, a shirt, and then a jersey, and then like a training top, and it was. Oh, I would have to turn it on.
Yeah, he's not in the.
And it was just like, oh, it's 180 pounds. Like, oh, that's such a good deal for what I got. And then, like, once I got home, I did the actual conversion. I'm like, this was not as good of a deal as I have no regrets for what I bought. And the thing is, I would have bought.
You bought it there. It sounds better.
Oh, totally, absolutely, yeah. I would have. The thing is, I would have bought more if I could, like, but it was just a little bit hard considering luggage space.
What airline?
Norse.
Not a real airline. There's no such thing as.
I mean, there is. It is. It got me. It's a Mark. It was a direct flight from Orlando to London.
Which airport?
Orlando International Airport.
No, there. What airport you flying to?
Oh, Gatwick. Yeah.
Norse. Sounds tough.
I mean, Viking. Yeah.
Like a pilot gets on, he takes no crap.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was, not that expensive. So.
You didn't get near Chelsea, did you?
I don't think so. We did a lot of driving, so like we stopped in Birmingham for lunch at one point. Yeah. Once we left London.
You drive on the right side of the road?
I tried, but they, for some reason,
tried.
No.
Hold on, I can't hear you. What?
Tried.
Yeah. Did you see Scott in a rental car in London?
What kind of rental car?
Look, kids, Big Ben.
It was a Renault Clio.
A what?
A Renault Clio.
Like Cleo the Psychic?
No, Clio.
Cleopatra?
What kind of like big, small? or what?
It's small. It's small. You kind of really want small cars there.
Got a radio?
Yeah, but we just hooked my phone up to it because we needed the navigation as well.
Turn left.
Listening to the Vita Sports podcast, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Locked in on that.
No, we went to this like 90s themed karaoke bar, and then we found the playlist that they play. So we were listening to a lot of that during the drives.
Okay.
What was that one Russian band?
Water to Prevail.
Listen to that over in England?
I did a little bit on on I think the flight there. But no. But that's not the vibes for driving through, the hills and everything of Wales.
Huh. How was the weather?
Hot. It was hot. There's a heat wave going on like the entire time we were there. So it was like almost 90 every day. And then because you're so far north, sunrise is at like 5 a.m.
Right.
and then doesn't really
It doesn't set, right?
until like 11:30 at night. So it's just like in almost every day that we were there, not a single cloud in the sky.
Nice.
So
We're coming back.
Yes, indeed, boys and girls. That time of the month. Maybe a week later.
maybe a segment later.
With an attitude, Scott Harris is here for Movie Wednesday, wearing his Liverpool jacket and jersey from a recent trip to England.
Yeah.
Did you ever leave the country or just in England?
I mean, we went to Wales because we went to Cardiff.
Okay.
Can I tell you the quick plane story?
You can tell me whatever. It's your
So flying back, it was I want to say it was like a 2 p.m. in London time. So middle of the day. And we're kind of rushing to get onto the plane. It's just like check-in took a little bit longer. And when we got to the gate, like boarding had already started.
Okay.
But it was like there was still a long line. So it's like, hey, let's get some food and everything. Because like we didn't pay extra to have food like on the plane.
Right.
It's like we'll get some sandwiches and stuff. And then like, we start waiting in line, and the group in front of us, it's like a dad, a mom, and 2 kids, and I think like an aunt or something.
Yep.
And I know this because the mom starts yelling. The little kid's name is Joey. And Joey's not happy that his older sister has taken the bottle of water from him.
Okay.
And starts just drinking it. Like, you remember in Three Amigos when he's like drinking the water and it's like getting everywhere. And then the mom's like, why did you do that? That water bottle was supposed to last us the entire flight. And like yelling at both.
Did you yell at him too?
No, at this point, I'm just like, just get me on this plane. Like, it's hot. The jetway, there's no air conditioning. Like, I'm sweating. I just want to sit down. I just had to like run and all this stuff. And it's just like, they're yelling at each other, tight, confines of the jetway. So everything is amplified. And it's like, oh my God. And then like,
don't have kids, huh?
And then, we get on the plane and the kids are just standing in the aisleways while people are trying to get through to put their luggage up. And it's just like, please don't let us be sitting near these people.
How long the flight?
How long? It was like 7.5 hours.
Okay.
Joey and his family ended up not being the problem.
Who was the problem?
The problem was a group of a family that has at least 3 children. I know this because they spent the entire 7.5 hour flight just up and down the aisles, like back and forth, no shoes.
Just let them up and down.
No shoes at all. Into the bathroom, out of the bathroom, cutting across like rows of seats, people trying to sleep and everything. And it's just like, what are we doing here?
I wouldn't do that.
Where's the parents in all of this?
Yeah.
And then at one point,
It's tough to ask kids to go on a 7-hour flight.
then don't bring them. Then don't bring them.
Yeah.
Then don't travel. Then like honestly, then that's what it is. And then at one point, because where we were sitting was an exit row right by the bathroom, which ended up being really good because we could just stand for a little bit, stretch our legs. That also meant that I was the designated person, Mark.
For what?
I'm the one closest to the exit door.
Oh, what'd you think?
Would you trust me?
No.
Exactly.
Too small. Can't push
Chris,
the door
would you
open.
trust me if they were like an emergency?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely
That's
not.
why the plane needs to vote. If you don't get a 70% approval, then you got to change your seat. Please stand up. He's Scott from Orlando. He stands at 5'10", weighs 106 pounds.
Scott, what do you do in your free time? I barely leave my house and I watch movies all day.
Yeah, he's not sitting. Yeah, there's no way this guy's sitting.
No.
Yeah.
But we're at one point, we see the parents of these kids that are running around. I'm like, oh, this explains everything. You don't seem like you're a disciplinary parent at all.
Oh, someone's going to judge parenting skills here, Chris. Be careful. You're going to flight with Scott Harris.
You know why I am? Because he walked into the bathroom and just socks.
Oh.
Yeah,
Shoes stay on.
Yeah, I got a problem.
Shoes
with
stay
people.
on. Also, to segue, if you're going to the movies, shoes stay on.
Yeah, I got a problem with people. Chris, you agree, right?
Feet are disgusting.
I don't care how long the flight is. You cannot.
No.
Yeah.
Feet are disgusting.
Sorry.
All right, so movies.
Yep.
Did you check out The Odyssey yet?
No.
Are you going to check out The Odyssey?
Yeah, but
when it's streaming on a flight.
If I don't convince my wife to go, then I don't see how I'm going to get this at a theater.
I mean, me, you, and Mike O'Donnell went and saw Top Gun Maverick together.
Yeah.
That'll never happen again.
You liked it, though.
I really enjoy it. I want to go back and see it again.
Okay.
I saw it in Dolby. I'm going to New York.
What'd you pay for the ticket?
Dude, I'm an AMC A-list member.
Right.
I'm paying $25 a month. Yeah.
Okay. Scale of 1 to 5, is it great?
I will give it.
Scale of 1 to 5, is it great? Great. Good question, jackass.
Honest. I will give it 4. 4 3/4.
Oh, because
4 3/4 Trojan horses.
Okay.
Out of 5.
You didn't buy the collector's popcorn.
I didn't know. I'm not buying popcorn buckets. I have.
Scott Adams sent me a picture of the.
It's massive.
It was $68.
Yeah. Again, that's how movie theaters make their money because of people like you bringing in grapes into the theater.
$68 for popcorn.
For a popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I'll send you.
It includes popcorn, but yes.
How big is the bucket?
How much?
Not worth $68.
Pretty big.
Not worth $68.
No, if I'm getting one, I'm getting the special IMAX.
Where's Kelly?
Camera.
Kelly needs to be hearing this.
Why?
When people take sodas from Steak and Shake and it caused the prices to go up. He had no issue with it. He said, mind your own business.
Oh, I mean,
where does the popcorn go in that?
There's like a trap door.
I don't want to eat popcorn out of a trap door. What the hell is that?
I mean, that's the thing. Those things like are only
Chris,
made.
you got the picture. I just sent it to you.
The thing is, like, you don't want to put popcorn in that. That's the problem with it. It's just a collector's item.
Can I guess where the trap door is?
No. No. You can't. No, you can't. You can't. Who pays $68 for that?
There's a lot of people. They're
Oh
sold.
my
Mark, they're sold out.
All right, go on.
Because I saw the Odyssey. Can I give you my top 5 Odyssey-esque movies?
Yeah.
I think you've seen.
Oh man. Go ahead.
You regret not doing this, don't you?
No, that's my top 10 list today.
Then you know what? I will then I will.
I want your top 5. Go.
You did. I know you didn't see this one. BOS Afraid. The Ari Aster movie came out like 3 or 4 years.
I get my top 10 list only movies that I've seen.
Okay.
Well, off the top of my head. So go ahead.
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah.
It is, Mark. It is.
Okay.
Finding Nemo. What? He has to get to his son.
Okay. Go ahead.
After Hours.
After Hours.
After Hours.
Yeah.
It's an epic journey of a guy trying to get home on a crazy with all these misadventures along. And I know you like that movie.
Okay.
Don't you?
I do like After Hours. Yeah.
And then number 1, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's literally the Odyssey. It has sirens. It's got a Cyclops. It has all of the trappings of of Homer's story.
I did see that. It didn't make my top 10, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. I sent you an email. Can you pull that up?
You just sent me an email?
I sent it last segment.
To me?
I want to play a game.
Oh. It says for movie Wednesday.
Yes.
What am I opening here?
You're opening up the file.
A zip file.
Bunch of spam.
Is this going to ruin me?
No.
What am I looking at?
You get a virus.
They're movie posters, and I know this is an audio medium. It'll actually work really well. I want you to describe the movie posters because they're all ridiculous.
Is it opening here? Airborne.
Yeah. Mark, this is
Man wasn't meant to fly. Kids were.
It has 2 taglines on the poster.
Yeah, but they made a lot of these in the 80s, just like these weird skateboard, young dating movies.
But Mark, the second one, Mitchell became the most popular guy on Earth.
Oh, I've seen this, the next one. Russell Crowe, The Get Out.
Look at this poster, Mark.
The nightlife is a dirty business.
But it's like his sunglasses, has giant headphones on, no shoes, a gun, a cell. Like what? Does he know he was being photographed in this picture?
He was high. King Kong.
Okay, I've recently. This
most
is the
exciting original motion picture event of all time.
Mark, this never happens in the movie. He does not stand across both twin towers.
That's a good point. Them standing atop the tower.
And when he is climbing the World Trade Center, it's at night in the movie.
The Voyage Home. This was that was that awful Star Trek.
No, this is like one of the best Star Trek movies.
Oh. Well.
But like, Mark, the main 2 people, yes, they're characters. Everyone else in the poster is in the movie for 30 seconds.
What's with the Knock on Victory, the movie? The
it doesn't explain what any of them.
That was the time for heroes.
What? Okay, what is that movie about?
Pele, Michael Caine, and
what's it about? What's the plot?
Well, there's a soccer theme.
Do you get that from the poster?
Well, I think people may think that's a soccer.
Why? Because Pele's in it.
Let me just say, if we had Sylvester Stallone in goal, we'd still be playing in this World Cup right now.
And isn't he like a tiny character?
I'm telling you right now, huh?
Isn't he like a tiny character in the movie?
I think we could win.
Like, isn't it mostly a Michael Caine movie?
No, he's got a decent role in it. Yeah, he's got a decent role.
Do I need to check that movie out?
You've never seen Victory?
I've never seen Victory.
Oh yeah, you got to watch Victory.
Oh, you didn't ask me what I watched on the plane.
What you watch on the plane?
Boogie Nights, The Exorcist,
Had you seen Boogie Nights before?
and Basic Instinct.
Had you seen Boogie Nights before?
No, I didn't watch. I didn't actually watch this movie.
What about Basic Instinct?
I didn't. I was joking.
Oh,
because you always make fun. Oh, what'd you watch?
I
Some
saw-
grotesque horror movie.
I watched Michael.
By choice.
Yeah, I was on the flight back from Dallas.
Again, by choice of
Well-
all the options you
well,
could have had.
I watched, and then when it got to the scene where he introduces Bubbles,
Uh-huh.
I had to get up and walk a little bit down the aisle because it was like that was
you
like,
creepy?
oh my god.
I didn't see it. I have zero interest
Listen,
in that movie.
I don't care if they're doing another one. The guy that plays Michael,
His nephew, I believe.
but the dancing part of it, he's incredible.
Yeah.
He's incredible. I mean, the movie was, but the Bubbles scene.
I
woo!
watched Magnolia, which I'd never seen, the Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Barbie, because I just really like that movie, and Ocean's 13.
Of course he does. And Ocean's 13.
Yeah.
You'd seen Ocean's 13 before.
I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them like several times. I think 13 is the most fun.
Pre-production underway for 14.
Well, okay, hold up a little bit, because we're getting the Ocean's origin movie first with Margot Robbie and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I don't count that.
And by the way, 654 movies watched this year.
Gonna give you my top 10
Yes.
Gladiator movies.
Did you just change it?
Well, yeah, I mean, like the stories that kind of are similar to the Odyssey, you know, the time
Okay,
period.
Gladiator and the Odyssey are like
Well, but you know, Chris gets what I mean, right? These
Fire
are
away.
only,
Sword and Sandals movies?
these are only movies that I've seen. Okay,
Fire away.
Ulysses,
Okay.
Cleopatra,
Haven't seen it.
Julius Caesar,
No.
Jason and the Argonauts,
I have it on a list.
and I don't mean the CFL football team in Toronto. Hercules,
The animated?
no, the original.
The animated? With Danny DeVito was
Troy, 300,
Yeah.
Spartacus,
Yeah.
Ben-Hur.
I just watched this for the first time.
What, Ben-Hur?
Yeah.
That's great, isn't
The
it?
chariot scene
Unbelievable.
is amazing.
It's great. And
Are you-
Gladiator.
Okay.
Gladiator.
You
Not
now
Gladiator 2. I hated Gladiator.
you now Charlton Heston then who's in better shape? Or is it equal?
I'll give Charlton Heston.
Yeah, like just by a little bit?
Yeah, you know, he plays a tough guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Gladiator, Ben-Hur, Spartacus, 300, Troy, my top 5.
I watched Troy last month.
It's not great, but it's not bad. Not bad.
It's just why it's the lead character is very much
3
miscast.
hours for the Odyssey, though. A long time.
The thing is, it doesn't feel it. It does not feel it.
Long time.
No, it doesn't feel long.
How about if like I do half of it and come back the next day and finish up?
You know, this has been a big thing that people have been saying. Like, bring back movies with intermissions.
Oh, love a good intermission.
When I saw the Brutalist at the end scene, it's 3 hour and 15-minute movie has an intermission.
Godfather's got it. Oh, great. Yeah.
But like Ben-Hur has an intermission.
Or in 2026, you press pause.
I think Lawrence of Arabia has.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2 DVDs when I watched it. I had to take one out and put a new one in.
Quickly, Avengers and Spider-Man, what do we got?
Well, the Spider-Man comes out on next Friday.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. And then, yeah, I watched that Avengers Doomsday trailer. A lot of characters in it. Zero plot shown in that. Well, you know the big thing. It's like it's coming out the same day as Dune 3.
No, I don't know the big thing.
Well, I'm telling you that.
Dune 3.
Yeah.
We're still doing that?
Yeah, it's the conclusion to the trilogy.
Chris, you heard this story about the original Dune, right?
Please tell me.
I went to see it with my friends. I fell asleep and they left me. It was the late night. The guy cleaning the movie theater with the lights on woke me up. I called my dad on a payphone, and he said, "Find your way home."
Damn.
Because if you fell asleep, find your way home. And I found my way home.
You had your own Odyssey.
They left me in the movie theater. By the way, I look back now, hilarious. So the time wasn't funny, but the fact that they all got up and left me there, fantastic.
How'd you get home?
I was able to get a hold of another friend who was not that far away. He lived not that far away, and he came pick me up and drove me home. Well, my dad was like, "You what? You fell asleep? Yeah, find your way home." That was my dad in whatever year it was. What was the original? 84, I think, or something. He was like, "Yeah, find your way home."
Did they finish the movie?
Oh, they watched the
Like
whole
they
movie.
watched the like I thought it was like
Oh,
hey,
I fell
David-
asleep like 20, 30 minutes in. I'm out, and they get up and they left.
See, I thought that happened and they realized like no, it'll be funnier if we leave.
They did. They left.
No, but I meant like you'll wake up at some point mid-movie.
They got up and said, "Leave them." Yeah,
Are you snoring?
probably.
You just hear
That little bit of drool.
Yeah, I hated that. The original Dune, I hated it.
The David Lynch one?
Oh,
Have you watched the two Denis Villeneuve ones?
no.
You should. You should watch that instead of Michael.
See you, Scott.
Yep.
Back to wrap up the Wednesday show next.
we're still up.
Oh, I had something there.
No, we're still up.
What was it was 84 was the original Dune. Oh. Sting, Patrick Stewart, Kyle MacLachlan, Sean Young. Man, that was terrible. Yep. I forget the name of the movie theater. It was like it classic 84. I think it's got to be summertime, I think. When did they release it? No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It was December of 84. The year 10,191. You've seen that, the original Dune?
Yeah, of course. I've seen it multiple times actually. I enjoy it.
One from 84.
Yeah, for what it is, I appreciate it. What was the popcorn bucket?
The two famous moments, Chris, of me falling asleep. So Dune in 84, and they left me in the theater. And then now, 10, 11 years ago, when my wife and I took the kids to Vegas, kids or teenagers and so forth, and they wanted to see the Cirque du Soleil show. You know, they're jumping in the water and everything. And I turned to my youngest and I go, "Is this it? They're just going to keep jumping in the water?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "Wake me up when it's over." So paid like $75-$80 a ticket. And my daughter nudged me at the end. Go get dessert. My wife is like, "You slept with the whole thing." I'm like, "Hey, did you guys have a good time?" Yeah. I go, "Then what do you care? What did it matter?"
Can I tell you,
We hated it. Like 10 minutes in, all they're doing is jumping into the water. Like, what? That's it? Like, what do you want? Like fire, some sort of danger here or something.
we went and saw while we were in London. We went and saw A Clockwork Orange at the Prince Charles Cinema.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see a movie there. It's a very special theater. They do like a lot of like events and stuff there. And it's like, hey, this one worked out.
Chris, you ever see Clockwork Orange?
No, Chris would not like that movie. And we were getting like beforehand, it's like, hey, let's get something to drink, and we got like bottles of Prosecco.
Ooh. Fancy drink here, huh?
And I grabbed the top of the drink, and I thought the lid was still on, and it just drops, goes everywhere.
What'd you do at that moment?
Wanted to crawl out of the theater, like under the carpet. I did some napkins and cleaned it up. I felt very embarrassed.
American.
Yeah, exactly. And then we get in the theater, and then my friend's like, mid-movie, he's like, hey, I'm gonna go get like, do you want another like drink? And I'm like, yeah, can you get me something? And then she told me after the movie, like, yeah, when I got the drinks, the guy goes, don't let your friend hold this. And I'm like, I know I can never go back there. Like, I have a reputation there now.
That's not good.
No, it's not. I really like the theater too.
Chris, watch the trailer of Clockwork Orange. Woo. What a movie. 1971.
Oh, God. It's too old for me.
Chris needs new stuff. He doesn't need classics.
No.
By the way, did you see, totally unrelated, there's a former UCF cheerleader that's a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
I saw that.
Just got named to the team. Yeah. I guess it's on
Everyone
there.
wants to be a part of America's team.
Wait, did he say he didn't? Did he say he didn't know?
No, I did not know.
He said he didn't.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
Fake fan. He's not paying attention. He did.
But I guess she's on because they still do that TV show. The Cowboy cheerleaders still do the TV show.
Only cheerleaders that have their own show.
So got Malachi Lawrence and a
Yeah.
former UCF cheerleader. Yeah.
Are you still watching that show?
What?
The Dallas Cowboy cheerleader show?
I did?
I'm asking.
No.
No.
No. I mean, I know of the show.
You watch a lot of
but
random
when I was
reality
out
shows.
but when we were out there, they outside the Cowboy facility, they had a big promo for it. They're not running a Cleveland Browns cheerleaders. They're not running that one there.
Where would they put that streaming? the Wawa gas stations.
All right. That was behind the scenes today.
That was it.
Start cussing.
Don't tell me it was a good time.
I had fun.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. How many headsets do we use during UCF football? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 if you include.
Maybe if we count you, 5. Got a sponsor for the headsets.
Oh, sweet.
Huh?
Am I getting my own UCF headsets?
Should put a camera in your studio.
Yeah.
During the game. I think we're doing that. We're doing
Oh, sweet.
We're doing GoPro in the booth.
Like strap your head.
Oh, I got to be really careful what we say now. All right, come back, wrap the show up.
Time for the latest news, gossip, trends, and off-the-wall stories. Trends. Ooh,
that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Tomorrow, Thursday's show, Mike O'Donnell's going to slide in on Thursday because he's not available on Friday of all the days that Scott's in here. But Mike said, hey, I can do Thursday, so we'll talk with him tomorrow. Cam Miller's got his football.
Mike, by the way, Mike, I love you. I'm not really like criticizing you.
Yeah, sure. And we got history lesson tomorrow. So if you miss any of today's program, go where you get your favorite podcast. Type in the Beat of Sports on Demand for the entire show. You can watch the video stream back. Go to the YouTube page, 96.9 The Game Orlando. Chris, have a great day today.
Mark, you as well, sir.
We'll see you tomorrow. Chris produced. I'm Marc Daniels. Scott was here doing movie Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow for the Beat of Sports. You just give me the finger.
At least he's off camera.